You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
it to you. I won't hold back. Let me free your mind. Let's release at the same time. I don't need nobody else. They can't make me feel like you do. The way you hold me, the way you kiss me, the way you squeeze me, the way you wrap yourself around, the way you hold me, the way you kiss me, the way you squeeze me. Here it goes, I just can't hold it back. I wanna love you all night long. I wanna make you feel good till the morning comes. I wanna love you all night long. Let's move in rhythm to the beat of this song. I wanna love you all night long. I wanna make you feel good till the morning comes. I wanna love you all night long. Let's move in rhythm to the beat of this song. I wanna love you. I just wanna love you. I wanna love you. I just wanna love you. I wanna love you. The way you hold me, I just wanna love you. The way you kiss me, I wanna love you. The way you squeeze me, I just wanna love you. The way you wrap yourself around, the way you hold me, I just wanna love you. The way you kiss me, I wanna love you. The way you squeeze me, I just wanna love you. The way you wrap yourself around, the way you hold me, I just wanna love you.
Need a love that grows. I don't want it unless I know that each passing out, someone somehow will be there, ready to share. I need a love that's strong. I'm so tired of being alone. But will my lonely heart play the part of the fool again? Before I begin this time, hear me calling, stop the fire, you stop fire. This time, be my partner.
I turn the corner, no apologies and no hesitation to my destination. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. I've forgiven you for my heartache. No more sad songs, I can see the daybreak. Morning meditation, thoughtful relaxation. Trust the healing, learn to love again, love again. Babe, I know you've done it before. It's always easy, leave and close the door. I'm taking back my power within. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. It's too late, gotta love myself, babe. Say it's too late, trust the voice inside. I already know the strength that I own. Reset my life, hey, it's my time.
Say you love me. Say I'm the one your eyes see. Tell me you need me, you need me. Deep down inside, like I need you, you see. I need you to see me through. I just want to hear you say, baby, 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 I love you. Through the rain and through the cold, together we can never grow old. Sometimes the going can get a little tough. There Together we can conquer this whole wide world. Look, let me take you by the hand. Somewhere on God's country, we'll sail on a piece of land because I need you to see me through. I just want to hear you say, baby, 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 I love you. Would you say you love me?
I love you.
Won't you say you love me?
I love you.
Won't you say you love me? Oh, I can't hold it that long, so let's get back to the matter. I just want you to say it. Say you love me, and make sure you don't tell nobody else. I just want to hear you say it. Say it.
Seems like only yesterday, in the castle on the hill, daydreaming into space, while I wondered what was real. Then an angel from above came to tell me to be still, to sit and feel the love, and in time God would reveal. Coming from where I'm from, every day, all day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every day, every day, every day, every day. We live, we laugh, we love, we play. Fought for life, no time to play. We ran our race through every maze, the rise, the grind, the price we paid. Yeah, coming from where I'm from, every day, all day. Now we're understanding life and the reasons we are here. So let us stand upright and make it very clear. Oh, yeah. Hey, every day, every day, every day, every day. Once you made it through each day and you recognize the truth, the strength and confidence is really up to you. Never turning down the chance to be better than before, to succeed in all we do, while God opens every door. Every day, every day, every day, all day. We live, we laugh, we love, we pray. Fought for life, no time to play. We ran our race to every maze, the rise, the grind, the price we pay. Yeah, the chase, coming from where I'm from. Every day, every day, all day. I hope you feel what I do. The love, yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope you feel what I do. The love, it's the love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Coming from where I'm from. Yeah. Every day, all day. Yes, every day, all day. Every day, every day, every day, all day. The love, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody knows like we do, like we do. The love, the love, nobody knows. No, no, no. Nobody, 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 nobody like we do. We live, we laugh, we love, we pray. Fought for life, no time to play. We ran our race to every maze, rise and grind, the price we pay. We pay every day, all day, all day. Yes, coming from where I'm from.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
happening in our lives as the family structure finally disappeared? My brother, what's going on? My sister, unemployment at a height, starving babies get to life. Can this be something more than a dream? What's happening? Please tell me. Can't understand what's happening. Jesus said he pulled us out. I know without a doubt. What's happening? Please tell me. Can't understand what's happening. Jesus said he pulled us out. I know. Seasons not so far apart. Have you thought of just what it means? Families living on the street, broke down, shoved out, blame society. Ooh, what's happening in our lives? Will my children get to see a better world in mind? Please, Jesus, save the babies, for they don't understand the foolish games that we've grown up playing. Please tell me why we living a lie. Please tell me why fathers can't be fathers. Please tell me poison minds control our sorrow. Please tell me, you know we got babies killing babies, dying everywhere. My soul, it seems insanity. My children in the air. Over, my mother. Over, my. What's happening in our lives? So many broken homes, shattered dreams. Who is the blame? Can't find a job, nobody cares. Red tape in mind games. So many games still going on over and over. My brother, over my sister, my children, my mother. Game won't fair is reality. Stop the killing, can't you see? The answer lies in you and me, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of the Indie Live Spot. Very excited today. We have some wonderful guests here in the house with us. We have Yulia Petrova and also James Mays is here. And then, of course, we got our guest host, Mr. Keith Gilchrist, is in the house with us. Of course, Ray is gone this week, so he's filling in for Mr. Ray Mack. And then there's Joyce, of course. So everybody, we appreciate everybody tuning in today. We're going to have a great show with this wonderful guest. You just got through hearing one of her first tracks that we used to hear all the time, Sign of Love. Just a beautiful, beautiful composition of music. And I mean, everything this lady does is wonderful. You're going to hear some more of this fantastic music later on in the show, but we're going to definitely get to know Eula and also James. So welcome, Eula and James. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, we're very excited about having you. The music's just wonderful. We're just so excited about having you. So thank you for being here. Yeah. So Joyce, why don't you take over? Because you actually brought them to my attention, and I'm so glad that you did. So, yeah.
Of course. I know you just heard her wonderful music, you guys,
Beautiful.
and
Beautiful.
Sign of Love, right? And as many of you know, Yulia's from Russia. And when I reached out to her to be on the show, she wasn't comfortable because she didn't feel like her English was good enough. Well, I tried to make her feel better before the show. I said, Yulia, I'm still learning English myself. We all are. Ask Ray Mack. But anyway.
Absolutely.
But I encourage James to come on the show because, you know, that's her sign of love. Be by her side. You know, looking at this couple, I see how she can write such beautiful music. I can't help but thinking about the two of you. So between the two of you, hey, let's talk about, can we just go back to when you came to the United States? And oh wait, let's start before that. How did you get started in music? How old were you? And what was your experience in Russia in music? And then when did you move to the United States?
Thank you. So I started learn music when I was 5 years old. Then I studied music and specialized in music school. It's like 3 schools: elementary, middle school, and high school, the same building, just one.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I studied music there and started to compose also early. And then I studied music theory, composition later in music conservatory. And continued worked in advertisement companies, wrote music for advertisements. Had some experience in a movie to write orchestral music for the movie.
Sweet.
That's nice. You said, I didn't know that part about you. You were writing orchestral music for movies in Russia.
I did only one. I had one. I had one only. But I also used orchestra instruments to write orchestra music for advertisements. You know, sometimes the commercials was needed orchestra music, so I also used it.
Okay.
Commercials.
So you were very well trained in music theory, music composition. You're an excellent piano player. So
Thank you.
what genres of music? Classical, of course, when you consider you were at the conservatory. So we know classical was part. Did you study any other genre of music?
I studied only classical music because the school was in one direction, only classical music. Conservatory also had one direction only. And I started listening to different bands First of all, I need to say it was hard because in our country with iron curtain, we didn't listen much music, rock music from West, blues or something else, especially jazz. And we didn't study jazz in my school. So later, like after perestroika time, sometime I had a chance to listen different bands like Pink Floyd and Jet Rotal. It's Jet Rotal is European band. Jan Garbarek, maybe Joyce knows him. It's a Norwegian saxophone player and composer. So I started to listen to this type of jazz and also blues and rock. And I also had a band, and I played with band original music. And we play mostly like blues type of music and rock and not jazz. And as I said, I didn't listen so much jazz. I didn't know jazz before. And later I started listening to Miles Davis and Stanley Clarke, Marcus Miller, George Benson. So they had a big influence on me. Of course, Bob James. So it's one of my favorite piano players. Yeah.
Cool.
Joe Sample, Sensei, Chick Corea, and Dave Griffin as well. I like his style to play.
A lot of great ones there.
Yeah. When did you move to the United States?
I moved in 2000, so almost 22 years.
Is that when you and James met?
No, we met much later.
Yeah. Yeah, we met at a concert. Actually, Yulia was a guest performer for my brother has a band, and they were playing at a club called Poor Days. And I walked in and had my suit on, and I was like, "Who's this over here playing the piano?" And so I went up and introduced myself, and I said, I told her who I was. My brother was the lead singer, and we just kind of talked a little bit, didn't see her for a couple of days, texted back and forth. And then we decided to go to dinner.
And the rest is history.
Rest is history.
Yeah. James,
So-
do you perform music as well, James?
I played the tuba. I played the tuba in high school.
Oh.
My older brothers, Lee, my oldest brother, who was in the group that she was with, he played the tuba. So I was like, the kid that wanted to be like his big brothers, and so, and then I had another brother that played the tuba. So I played the tuba, big old marching band, and I tried to play. My dad was a Baptist minister, and we had a little small church in West Texas, and we needed a piano player, and a small church, So I would get out there and just kind of like, sound out, and, everybody was, hey man, and they were happy, but, and I couldn't play, but, guess Lord took it over, and everybody was happy with what I was doing,
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Very cool.
But you don't play anymore? You don't play piano anymore, keys? Or
she's going to teach me. She says she's going to teach me. I don't know if she has the patience or not. She works with young kids, and she has patience. I don't know if she have the patience with somebody, like me. But I would like to learn. Just
come on, keep the faith.
With James, we always got a remedy for that. I'm going to ship her own pine wood stick. So as she's teaching you and you mess up, she just give you a little whack. Oh, James, no.
Okay, that'll do it. That's
beautiful. That's beautiful.
But you have a great teacher. You better take advantage of that.
I know that's right.
Very great teacher.
Actually, my dad, he wanted me to take piano lessons when I was like in the 7th, 8th grade, and because he felt like I could do something in church. But I was always wanting to go outside and play sports, and so my piano teacher then, she just, she tried, bless her heart, but just, I didn't focus on it. I wish I had, but yeah, I think I would have different results with Yulia.
Once you conquer the left hand, you're good.
Left-handed. Everything I do is with my left hand. It's just I don't know.
Oh, well, then it's for you. It'll be the right hand. I was great with the right hand, and then trying to put them together. The left hand was always, I felt so awkward,
But then you got the feet, you got the foot pedals, and it's like I'm like amazed. She's like, she'll play, and then she'll do these things with her feet, and just everything's working. I don't know.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She is.
Were we off the air, Gary, when you asked her, was it Keith, about performing, getting on the stage? That was Keith.
Oh, yeah, that was Keith.
Are you ready to get on the stage and do festivals and concerts?
Yes, I'm ready almost. I need to record. I recorded already last song from the album. Right now it needs to be mastered, mixed and mastered. So it's almost ready. All album almost ready. So when it's gonna be completely ready and released, I will start to play whole album. So far I can try three songs maybe on some festivals, concerts with someone else, with any other musicians.
So how many songs are you recording? So is Sign of Love and Keep the Faith, is that part of an album project?
Yes. Most of the songs I sent to you, they are from album.
Okay.
Upcoming album, Best Wishes.
Is this your first one? First album?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, how excellent on your first album.
Right.
I know, right?
Yeah, because that album is going to do very well. Because each track that we've played, period, is just climbing up the ladder.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Keith, that's a great idea, climbing a ladder. Not the letter, the ladder. All right, Max, stop it. Tell us about you climbing the billboards and these special awards you've been winning. Tell us about that. It's been so exciting to see your progress.
Thank you. So the first song I tried to place in chart and placed to Johnny. It's Sign of Love, and it took 34 place in jazznetwork.com. And it's just first song, and second song is Keep the Faith right now, and it's also climbing. Hopefully people also like it. So I have several awards I won for a few years, and I just put it somewhere on my phone to not forget.
James knows what I mean when I say take your time. Take your time.
So just want to say I don't write only smooth jazz songs, the genre. I like to work on different genres. I like rock music too, and I have one gospel song. Also, I write inspirational style. It's just kind of classical piano sound. And so one of the songs, The Love of God, from this inspirational style, won Christian Online Film Festival in 2022, then Global Music Awards 2022, and then Neves International Christian Film Festival in 2021, and Trax Music Awards 2021. And also the same style, I wrote music prayer and in A minor. A minor, yes, so it moved like scale A minor. So I won in Neves International Christian Film Festival in 2022, so a year later. Trax Music Awards 2021. And
That's amazing.
Gospel song King of Kings won Los Angeles Film Awards 2019, European Cinematography Awards 2019. Rock composition Storm won Hollywood Songwriting Contest in 2019, American Songwriting Awards 2019, Lonely Seal International Film Screenplay and Music Festival 2019, Global Music Awards 2022. Then I have some songs from Smooth Jazz album. I didn't participate much, but Perfect Love was Intercontinental Music Awards 2022. It's very prestigious and a very happy and blessed to have this award for this song. Also won Love Wins International Film Festival 2022. And Sign of Love was the winner of World Songwriting Awards 2022. So it's also very prestigious, and I'm really humble and just feel blessed to have these awards. And I know God wants to use me, my talents. And, I just really want to praise Him in my music and give joy and serve to people through my music.
All right.
That's amazing.
Congratulations on all of those
Yeah.
awards.
And she wrote a song for me on my birthday.
Yes.
She did. Just blew me away.
For you, and also was awarded on Barcelona International Film Festival last year, I think. Yes.
What was the
You
name
know,
of the song she wrote for you, James? Though? What was the name of it?
For you.
Oh, for you. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Oh. When you,
I want to.
look, that's all I'm saying. That
I would like to say about this song. I collaborated with Amado Kuchinwar. He is a Grammy awarded producer, and he writes lyrics. He wrote lyrics for the song and produced the song. So it was a very nice collaboration and very successful project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. God, all I can say is after you wrote that song for him, you see this finger? You got him wrapped.
True.
He's in love, around love, all love, you know what I mean? But that's great.
You have got me going through circles. That is all right.
Y'all, y'all know her, but just this woman is amazing. I mean, she's got a heart of gold. Just I can't imagine, anyone like her, because she's just super amazing, talented, humble, and just an awesome person.
When you say the wedding is, James, I'll be there.
All right, Mac. That's a Mac movie.
Yeah, we'll let you know, Keith.
I mean,
Yes.
'cause you can kind of see this is why she writes the beautiful music that she has. Because when I know for me, when I see you guys in pictures, see you online, even when you come in my chat room, it's just like it's amazing, and that's what, to me, love is about,
I think the key word is humble. That you said she's humble.
Yeah.
And you have that kind of notoriety. It is so, what's the word? So easy. A friend of mine was posting about how she lost 50 pounds and and she had to watch her attitude, and she's like, oh, I'm going to start wearing this and that and doing this, and she's like, no, I'm just going to stay me, is because I'm 50 pounds less. And I want to tell her that's across the board. You start winning awards. I mean, what happens to you if you win 4 Grammys this year? Is that going to change you? Or are you still going to be humble? You know what I mean? So I think that with all the awards and the recognitions that you have received, to stay humble. And as I said off the air, you guys, I was honored when she and Yulia and James came to my birthday concert show at House of Blues. It was so good to see them. So
that was great.
And I let everybody know that this was a chart climbing artist, international artist, but we have in the audience. So that is nice. Now tell us, what do you think about Texas? James, did you grow up in Texas?
I did. I grew up in a little small town in the Panhandle near Amarillo. It's called Hereford, Texas. It's about a 2-day walk from Amarillo. That's how we talk in Texas. Yulia's actually got a chance that we went there. We had my high school reunion, so we drove and all through Texas and went to Lubbock, where I went to school, and drove down to Galveston. So she's had some experience at Texas. Yeah.
Now, in your growing up, James, I noticed when I was actually hunting pictures for the promo to do, I saw some pictures of you. Were you a track star?
It used to be.
Used to be, huh? Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a track star. I was a big fish in a small pond.
Okay.
No, I was in a big pond. Yeah. Yeah. I competed against. I don't know. You guys probably heard of these names, like Carl. I didn't compete against Carl Lewis, but he was during my era.
Yeah.
Edwin Moses. A tree I worked out with, the hardest workout of my life. I ever did was Edwin Moses, and all those guys like that.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Very cool.
Steve Ovett, Sebastian Coe, guys like that.
So what do you think of Texas, Yulia?
Comparing with Siberia, right?
Okay.
So in Siberia we had 8 months of snow, about 8 months. Sometimes we had hot days like here in the summer, but not every summer, of course. But like couple weeks, maybe we had 96 or 100 degrees. When I came here, that was for me shock, because in October in Moscow was already snow, and when we came to the Dallas, it was like all rain. Very nice weather for me. And of course, I was shocked by people, by their kindness, and they very friendly, very kind, and it just was a big impression to me here. And air, very clean air after my city. I don't want to say bad things about my city. I love my city too, but we just had the industrial kind of city. Dallas is more clean ecologically, and I felt so it was like also kind of shock for me. I couldn't breathe. I felt my lungs a little bit even tender, little pain, because when you want to breathe too much, you start to feel it. So
right.
And then I'm amazed that it's better in Dallas. Like, wow. So, but when you moved from Russia to here, were you alone? You traveled by yourself?
We traveled with my ex-husband, and we came here. He had some project here to work, and then that project was cancelled. Just into US, and we had to survive somehow here for months. while he found something else, and he found another job, and so it was interesting, really not easy. We didn't want to come back because we just came and want to see how life is here, and
Mhm.
yeah.
I can't imagine what it's like to uproot from your community in another country, another culture, and to move into another country. I'm wondering, can I do that? But I hear people like you moving from Russia or from anywhere in Europe or Africa, or even Asia, and just come and adjust because off the air, James. What did you tell us how she learned? You didn't speak English when you got here. And how did she learn how to speak English?
I stayed at home, car. It didn't work, and I just watched TV. I watched Matlock, and I tried to understand. He's talking with specific accent also, and not accent, but like where he was from, like Tennessee or
South.
somewhere south. Yes.
Yeah.
But I start little by little understand language, and also we had friends from church take care of us, helps us to be in a services in the church. They drive us there. So I couldn't speak, but I listened what they talking about and try to understand. That's how I learned.
I think it's amazing that she can pick up so much, and she has a great vocabulary. I mean, we'll watch a movie. I'll dub it so we can, because I have a hard time listening, understanding, but we'll dub it in English and we'll read along. But she has an incredible grasp of the English language. I used to live in Europe. I used to live in Sweden, and I know what it's like to be over there. And, a lot of people spoke English, but a lot you had to just learn and learn part of that language. And I moved to Germany and I had to learn part of that language. But if it weren't for people, helping, it's incredible that she's picked up. It amazes me sometimes. Yeah. She still has a little trouble with the slang, like I'll use a slang word and she'll say, "What does that mean?"
I know what you did.
for the radio audience, we'll have to explain that.
It's all right. Well, I'm just so proud of you. I'm like Keith. I'm so proud of you to see you. I mean, you're an encouragement for many people because here you come from another country, learning a new language, and get a hit songs out there.
Songs.
Yeah.
Get
Plural.
that right.
Definitely. And speaking of, let's go into a music break. I want to play some more music from Yulia.
Yes.
For our viewers. So I'm going to do Keep the Faith, your next hit. Is that the one that's out circulating now, right? Keep the Faith?
Yeah.
So we're going to play that, and then I'll probably play another selection or two, and then we'll come back and talk some more with our guest, Yulia and James Mays here. So everybody keep it locked right here, and we'll be right back after this great music. You're going to hear some great music. I'm telling you, it's awesome. All right, keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Hey, sorry, y'all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and oh man, that music was just beautiful.
Of course.
We just come off another one too that was titled "Morning Melody," and then right before that we played "Keep the Faith." Beautiful, and getting a whole lot of great comments in the chat too, Yulia, over your music. It's just beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
Well, Westbound has some great comments. There are a lot of people in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I see Christian De Masoris came in.
You want to read some of the chat comments for Yulia?
I sure will. There it is. I was clicking on the wrong thing. Westbound. What country is Westbound from?
He's Germany.
Germany. He's from Germany.
What's up, Westbound?
Yay, hey. He said, and the sax. He got a shout out on the sax player. Nice chord progressions. Awesome. JC, JC, the chord arrangements are just off the chain.
JC.
James, but I said, okay, it's a compliment.
Oh, JC, my friend. Our friend.
Okay, and of course, Westbound was agreeing. I mean, you had beautiful playing, beautiful music. Hey, Christian's in the house.
Hey, what's up, Christian?
I enjoyed your show at Spaghettini. That was awesome. I saw the video.
Yeah, I did too. It was awesome.
And he's another one that number one on the Bill charts. Let's see. Okay, who else? Marilyn Ford enjoying this amazing track. Let's see. She mentioned Stanley Clark though. Did you mention Stanley Clark influence? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check her. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm looking. Okay, Henry Mixon. What did you say, Henry? Oh, hello, Christian. Okay. All right. Yeah, those are just some of them, and I'd have to scroll because there's more.
Right.
But here it is. Hey, Yulia and James, love your beautiful music. That's Gia.
Thank you.
Yes. And Colleen, Keith Lee also gave you a shout out to both of you. See, you guys are a couple now. You guys, I thought he was a producer too.
I'm her promoter.
Promoter. There you go.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. I don't care who becomes your artist manager, your agent, or manager, or whatever. He will always be your immediate manager, if you know what I mean. He's still first. I tell his people, yeah, my husband is my manager, and it doesn't matter. He said, "Oh, honey, anybody who can help you, go for it, go for it." I said, "But you will always be my number one. You will always be the, I always discuss it when people call. Well, they say I want to talk to you about something. I said, okay, here's my phone number, and it's my husband's. But if it's you guys, I give my number. But people that I've never met, don't know anything about, and then I tell them, okay, we can meet, and my husband and I talk. So it doesn't matter. You will always be number one. So. And also, you guys, this video is going to be an archive, so you can go back and read the charts. But did you guys happen to see our show? Was it last week when we had Barry on?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was last week. Barry Coffin?
Yeah, that was last week. Sure was. Him and John.
Yeah, and John Kerry were on.
Yep.
But you mentioned that you wrote an orchestral piece for movie and commercials. Well, you have to check this guy out. You can listen to the video, last week's video with him, and what he's doing in terms of sync licensing for movies, and it's really nice. We had him on the show. I met him because we were both panelists on another show, where we listen to artists' music and give feedback. And I was so impressed with him. I said, independent artists need to know about what you're doing, and I think it's really nice that you are visual with your business, because people like to hide. And you look at a business, we can promote, we can do this, but who are you? And if you do, you know what I mean? But this guy, he's upfront, and you can hear him speak, and you can make a decision whether you want to get involved in that. But I've heard of sync licensing services, a lot of them, and actually joined one and nothing happened. And I know they can't guarantee you, but it's just, I just think that if listen to last week's show, you get to see him and you get to see him talking, and that might help you with your comfort level in getting involved with that. And it's free to upload your music to be considered for movies. So just, and anybody listening, if you missed that last week, go ahead and go back. What did you think about it, Keith?
Yeah, he had a boatload of information. It was a very good show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, please go back and listen to that archive show.
Absolutely. Yeah, because
for those who missed it, please do that. You'll do yourself justice.
Especially independent artists.
Yes.
Definitely.
And he may even encourage artists to write more music if they have an avenue to sell it and make money by it.
Because when you talk to the average artist, they have tons and tons of music. Put that music to good use.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah. There you go. Upload it. You just never know.
Don't know. You just don't know.
You never know.
And I because Gary and I've been talking to Gary about it for years, and Gary has a boatload of music, all kinds of music. How can we do this? But I think since Barry is a musician, a drummer himself, he's been in bands. He's artist friendly. He understands the artists,
right?
And what the plight of the artist and the money thing. We can go on all day about that. So I think that when somebody creates something and has a working knowledge of it, or married to somebody like my husband, he understands it a whole lot better now that I'm in the business. So now we look at it as we're in the business. He's my partner. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, okay. Well, Keith, I know you have some good questions.
Well, this young lady is just phenomenal to me, and I look at every accolade that she has achieved along the way. And this is a promoter's dream. The only part that she's going to have to get is that performance video. But when you look at the videos that she released of her playing the songs, you just sit there and you captivated, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful. So I'm always going to be proud of her, and what she's doing and how she's doing it. She's watching herself every step of the way and making good strategic moves to place herself in certain areas. So even though it's not all smooth jazz, she's all across the board, all the way to spiritual and gospel music. So, so proud of her.
Yeah.
And and she's, to me, like an ongoing model of what an artist should be. Me and Gary talk about it. Me and you, Joyce. Me, our brother just came in the room, Dave McLaurin. We talk about it. Ollie Reed. We all talk about the business in a certain way, and she's slicing that pie, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, it's beautiful music.
And it's just like,
thank you so much.
Me and JC talk about it, and we're like, okay, what's gonna be next? It's like each new song is just like, whoo, oh my goodness,
It that does happen because I released Saxo Funk, and my husband was like, that's not smooth jazz, right? I said, nah, but I love it.
My favorite.
Everybody loves that song, Joyce.
Yeah. But
even if you try and move away from, look, I saw you made a comment the other day. You know, thank you, Lord. It's just like, okay, I'm running my playlist. Bam, this fit. That song, it was just straight up fire. When you first released it, that's all I heard was that buzz about that song.
But I love it. Well, I think he was like, if you're trying to get on watercolors, it's not going to make it. And I'm okay with that. You know what I tell him? I said, I'm actually okay with that because this song is me. I like, because, I mean, if you listen, I have songs that are very quiet and smooth, and I love that. But I want to show the other side of me, the other side. Like, you know, Yulia was saying, I want to do blues. I want to do other genres. I get that. But I love it all.
Right.
Somebody asked, do you want to do classical again? Probably not, because I haven't done classical since college. Well, I was in an orchestra on flute for a little bit, but that's still a long time ago. And anybody who's done classical and jazz improv, it's a different mindset and a different discipline. And so when you play classical, you have to play it the same way every time. The crescendo has to be there. If it says dolce, you got to do that. But in jazz, I can play the same song 2 times and do it differently. I can base it on the crowd. I can base it on, okay, I'm feeling this right now. This is, and even on the band you have. The band, the bass player can motivate you. You go and if you have a band that's missing notes, it can take away.
Yeah. Now I had a quick question though to you, Leah. And some of the music that I've heard, there is some saxophone in some of your music too, and I was just kind of curious who was playing the saxophone in your music.
If I can hear very clearly, you asking who was playing saxophone, right?
Yes.
So I recorded songs with saxophone in different times, and I worked with different producers. So, for example, if you played Goodbye song today, saxophone player was Alexei Nikolaev.
Okay.
He lives in the West Coast, and he's very professional saxophone player, very good musician. And for example, the Morning Melody, Steve Alanis.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, Under the Dancing Moon, he plays the same with Steve Alanis, his saxophone player. He plays saxophone player Ilya Savinsky.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different.
Russia?
He lives here in America too.
Okay, gotcha.
All of them.
Okay.
Wow. Well, they're all sensational. All of them playing.
Yeah.
Really goes well.
She's been fortunate to work with some really instrumental people, and I say that because I know Keith, you've been really important in her career by getting her music out there, and Gary and other DJs. We're really kind of blessed to have people like that just come and
very grateful for it. Thank you so much
and
for
just
support.
Give her some exposure, and grateful to you guys. Love your shows anyway, but also grateful to you for putting her music out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, because like me and Gary, we're a little different from the average radio host and DJ.
Yeah.
Because he has a musical background, I have a musical background. Plus, I've been in entertainment over 43 years. So we view and listen at music totally different.
Yeah.
From a lot of other DJs. For what we do.
Oh yeah. And y'all make it fun. Y'all make it fun to your shows. And it's entertaining. Besides the music, I think you guys have a great deal to do with making the show appealing and wanting to listen to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
But we try.
Because when you come into the chat room, you know, anonymous, I know who it is, and I know they be sitting like, well, who is that? Who is that? Keith, do you know who that is? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
But it was fun to getting in there and chatting with you guys.
Mhm.
I'm kind of new to this, you know.
It's all good.
Oh,
You're doing
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're part of the musical family now.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
So what's next? What's coming up next for you? I was about to say you guys. Now I see you as a team. What's what's coming next, Yulia?
Coming next, like what kind of song?
Yeah, song. Are you about to go on? Are you working on a concert? Are you going on the stage? Are you working on another release?
I'm working on a last song for my album, Best Wishes. It calls Two Rivers, and the recorded song already needs to be mixed and mastered.
Mm-hmm.
Then my album will be ready to distribute. And then after distribution of album, I can play whole album somewhere on a concert, on a festival.
Okay. Would you go back and perform in Russia?
Right now in this situation, I'm not sure I will go to Russia. Maybe in Europe or somewhere here in America. So
Is your family? Do you have family in Russia?
yes, I have family in Russia. I have family in Ukraine also. I have like half and half Ukrainian roots and Russian roots. So
You said half in Russia and half where?
In Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine. Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
She's from Novosibirsk.
But I was born in Siberia and lived
yeah.
all my life. And
It took me a year to learn how to pronounce her city.
Say it, James. Say it again.
Novosibirsk.
Okay.
It'll take me a year to say that one.
Say it. I said, say it again. Novosibirsk. What? It's
Okay,
a beautiful.
So he wanted to say Novosibirsk, right?
Novosibirsk. That's all the Russian I know.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I can say cough drop in Russian.
Say it.
There's a story behind it, but I was. Yeah,
What was it?
I was coughing during the movie. We were watching a movie, and I said a cough drop, and she's Lindsay Ashkashka. That's for cough drop. Lindsay Ashka. Lindsay Ashkashka. I said, just give me a cough. You go long words.
And that's cough drop. That, you know, I remember my son, he was little, we took him to a Shakespeare play in the park. And I was looking at him, and after the show, I said, what did you think, son? I think he was late middle school, maybe 5th grade. He said, well, Mom, it was nice, but they use a whole lot of words that could have been done in 3.
Yeah.
A whole lot of words.
Right.
I said, yeah, back then that's how it was. So, but I think that in some languages, when you translate it, my point is, you use 2 words in English, but when in another word it's just so much longer, and you go, that's the same thing. So, but other than Matlock, what else have you done? Because you're doing very well here. To improve English. Do you? I mean, you just winging it on your own. It's just amazing to me.
It's Matlock was only a few, maybe couple years, or 1.5 year. I was watching. Then I start to talk more with people, or trying to talk. Let us say, and that's how my language starts to develop better.
That gives me hope. Maybe I can speak Spanish, because, you know, I'll learn Spanish, because we have Spanish channels on our TV. Started learning and just started watching.
Yeah, when you get it, let's say if you went to Spain, for example, or when you're in that environment, you know, you're going to be hearing words and interacting with people, and it seems like it's much easier. It was that way for me when I lived in Sweden.
Yeah.
I would have some movies in Swedish, but it had American the English subtitles. And then, but when you get out among the public and you start speaking, it just kind of multiplies the effect.
Mm-hmm.
You're fine in Europe.
Yeah, it almost kind of forces you to learn, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's the same with Yulia, because like she'll come home and like we'll talk to my family and we'll just just words start coming out. But I think she's been in an environment where she can hear and reciprocate languages.
Yes,
Right.
I also talked a lot, started to talk more, I mean, in church. We
Yeah.
talked with my friends from church. I'm very grateful for them because they helped a lot for us,
Oh, nice.
especially first time when we just moved here. So we spoke, I mean, they spoke more. I was listening and then trying to speak also little by little. So that's how I started to talk.
Mhm.
Do you find that you understand English better than you can speak it?
Yes.
I've heard that. I've heard that before. Okay. Because
Yeah.
even my sister, we're 10 years apart. Growing up in South Louisiana, the second language was the French, the Cajun French, Creole French. And she could understand my great uncle, but she had a hard time talking back to him. But she could a little bit, and I'm just on the side going, I don't understand what he's saying. Because he, growing up in that area, my great uncle didn't know a whole lot of English.
Mhm.
So, but I want to go ahead.
When we first started dating, it was a challenge for me because she had a different. I mean, it's her accent has changed a little bit, but she had a really like heavy Russian accent, and so we would be on the phone, and then she'd say something to me, I'd be like, "Huh." Okay. And then she got to where she would challenge and say, "What did I just say?"
Yeah.
Yes, you're a woman. We do stuff like that. I say that to my husband, and he's been speaking English all his life. Hey, what did I just say?
Oh my goodness! No, you're tricky like that.
That's funny.
Yeah, we gotta check y'all. Oh yeah, babe. What did I just say then? Oh.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No, you're not. It's really common.
Yeah.
But off the air, I think it was Gary or Keith that asked you about instruments you play. And you James, now look at you, Leah.
Oh.
That you play an instrument as well.
I played the tuba back in high school, and I was actually pretty good. I received one offer to play in college, but I decided with sports, and but I did try to play the piano when I was younger in my dad's church. He was a Baptist minister, and so, but it was just playing by just asking the Lord to help me play because I didn't know what I was doing. But everybody was in the church. Hey, man, just all right. Normally we just had the foot pat. I don't know if you guys have ever been to like these old churches where they just had the foot pat and then
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We know.
Yeah. For sure.
I did it for the Lord. But I would like to learn piano from Yulia because I think she would be really great if she had the patience to teach me. But
Keith had a
No,
solution.
don't worry, bro. We got you covered, James. We got you covered. Don't worry about it. And we can even start our own band. You play the tuba. I used to play a baritone.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. See.
Well, yeah, let's go.
There you go.
We need a
Music needs more tubas and baritones in it nowadays.
Look, man. When you was a kid, that was a beast trying to carry that home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we didn't have like the fiberglass ones, which were like lighter. We had the heavy brass ones.
Yes, sir.
I remember those.
Oh, yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Fun. They were fun.
Now speaking of the instrument, your Yulia, your piano. What type of piano do you normally play?
I played Yamaha, and I record on Yamaha, and I teach on Yamaha too. So
Okay, so Yamaha is your best one you like.
I like this brand of instrument keyboard, and but some tracks with my piano
Mm-hmm.
I've changed it for other sound because I send to producer MIDI tracks. I
Yeah.
record,
Mhm.
and they can change whatever they think sounds better.
Mm-hmm.
But some tracks has a Yamaha what I already record and it goes strict directly to the track.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's awesome. I think you're very well worth Yamaha giving you a endorsement deal, because
I was thinking the same thing, Gary.
yeah. Oh my goodness, the way you
This is
play.
the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got awards,
Yes.
and climbing the billboard. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
And I think they
That's
would. I think they would.
great
go
idea.
I think they would go for it if they had heard your music.
Mhm.
Your music, because
Yeah.
it's just undeniable. Your music is. Your piano playing is. It's. You have that wonderful flow, and it's just.
hmm
Oh yeah. So.
Thank you.
What's the guy from Florida that played with? He's been on our show. I can just see him now.
Oh yeah.
He's from Cuba.
Yes. Uh huh.
The parents.
Oh my God, what is his name?
Oh man, I know.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's got that flow. That's what she has. What he
Uh-huh.
had.
Oh man.
And not everybody can play it like that. You know, when they said, Joyce, oh, you play piano? I said, I play at it. I don't. I am not good at piano. You know, because when you guys play, you know
Carlos Camelo.
Yes, Camilla.
Yeah.
Camilla. Yeah.
Miller and the piano players. It's almost like when they play, it's like a smooth wave.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
When I play, you can feel the chunkiness of it.
Yulia really, it's amazing. I was listening to some of her songs. I'll listen to it, and each time I'll hear something different in her piano playing. I'm like,
Mhm.
how did she do that?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
just- there's one chord where she just I'm like, whoa, what is that? It's
Mhm.
amazing. Yeah.
But you know that's why I told people I challenged them to go look at her video, because when you see her hand motion, it's
Yeah.
just effortless.
Mm.
You know, just
Thank
beautiful.
Nice. Well, let's do this. Let's play some more selections for our
Okay.
viewers, and then we'll come back, and maybe by that time it'll be getting closer to around that time. But I got some more selections. I'm going to play.
Yay.
Let's see. Let's tell you what they are. Oh, we'll do Why Did It Come Out That Way? Perfect Love, and When There's Nothing Left to Say. Okay, so we'll play
Okay.
those and then we'll come back. Okay.
I want to hear about why did it come out that way.
All right. We'll get that covered right when we come back. So y'all keep it locked right here on the Indie Live Spot.
Mm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
We got some haters up here.
All right, well, that was some great music from our music guest. And oh my goodness, gosh, let me name it off again. You got through hearing When There's Nothing Left to Say, Perfect Love, and Why Did It Come Out That Way? Nice.
Mm,
Very
Look.
nice.
Why did it come out that way? I feel like doing this for some reason.
You know?
James, did you come up with that title? She did.
It's hot. It's hot.
I'm sorry, Gary. I just want to hear.
Yeah.
Why did it come out that way? I want to hear the story behind that.
Yes, actually, you're right. So it was. It was the time when I was feel not well. I was had a cold, and I couldn't meet. I just can't felt not so good. And I said we cannot meet today, and I was so sad about it. And I just was sitting, and this melody came to my mind, and I sit to instrument and start to play, and that's how melody was born.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Why did it? So why did you have to get sick? Is that?
Yes, why it happened. In this situation, I cannot go.
Okay.
That's nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Now, Gary, should we ask what the title "Perfect Love" means?
Yeah. Yeah.
Title "Perfect Love" means it was dedicated to God because He has perfect love to us.
Yes.
Yes, and also award I received are dedicated to Him, and perfect love is like also about how we have to remember God as a Heavenly Father. He loves us. We need also learn from Him to love each other, because without love, it's like really a very awful world would be. So this is what about when I was thinking about God and His love.
Nice. Beautiful.
Amen. Look, look. How do we do it back in the church? Amen.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
And
Say it.
Preach.
Preach,
Wait a
sister,
minute.
Preach.
Have you taken her to your hometown church yet, James?
We well, not in Hereford, not my father passed away, so we moved Hereford to Dallas, and but she did come to my church here in Dallas. It's a big church, and I sang in the male chorus, and mass choir, the mass choir.
All right then. Go on, brother. Yes.
Yeah, she used to come in and listen to us sing, and yeah.
James has a very nice voice. I love it.
Actually, now our church, when we went through COVID, so I started going to her church online, and so I'm going to actually tell them about my audition.
Maybe you will.
Yeah, so she plays in the ensemble at her church, and I'm going to audition to sing.
All right then.
Cool.
So let's see. Sports transitioning to male vocalist. All right now.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Tuba player. Then.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a tuba by chance? Do you have one?
I wish I hadn't played it in years. You know, I don't even know if I can get a sound out of it now. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's not something you keep in the attic, but you know. I was just curious.
But did you know you play the flute? But did you know, I heard this? I don't know if this is true or not, but it takes more wind to play the flute than it does the tuba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just explaining that to the sound guy yesterday.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I said the saxophone is more physical, as you know, but the flute, as far as the wind, a whole lot more than the saxophone. But as far as physical, I can play the flute longer than I can play the saxophone, and that's when I started singing. Singing is a break. If I'm doing, I can take a break, put the horn down, sing, and that's my break, so to speak. And I talked to another saxophone player who sings, and he said two of them, they do the same thing. They sing and play, And when I put it down, it's almost like taking a break. But yeah, the flute is, because think about it, the saxophone, and even you guys, because Keith, you said you played the baritone, all the air is going in the mouthpiece, but the flute is escaping over.
Oh, okay, I get you now. Yeah,
Mhm.
that makes sense.
And when you're playing the very, very high notes, it takes a minute to learn the aperture to form it, where you can focus the air to get those higher notes. And I would get dizzy for about 2 weeks when I started playing.
Yeah,
It was
wow. Yeah, I remember you telling us about that. Yeah.
but once you get it, once you keep repeating, you get it. I'm no longer.
I wanted to, you remember that song by Boss Skaggs called "Low Down," where there's a
Yes, I just heard that the other day on the radio.
That song made me want to play the flute. You know that part where
Yeah,
I
love that song.
I do too.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nice.
In fact, I was just going down the road the other day and it came on and I just kind of lit up because I hadn't heard it in so long, you know. Yeah.
I love flute. Flute is a very nice, has not a very nice sound. Very sometimes it's like kind of cold. It depends how you play it, right? Sometimes you make it sound warmer. I don't know, but I can feel it when it's in the music. And this is one of my favorite instruments. And I also use flute in my songs. And
My favorite part on this.
and why did it come? So flutist, he's a very amazing musician. Merlon Divine, he played this part.
Yeah.
Nice.
It sounded great. It did.
Do you know a Roderick, Roderick Real Hammer? What is that? Roderick Real Hammer Smith, Dolphin. Okay, he said, "I'm here." To you.
Welcome, sir. What's up, Roger? Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm afraid I missed. Gris was the one that was excellent at that, keeping up with the chat and reading everything. And Gary and I, we're trying to figure it out because we know Mac is not going to do it.
Yeah. And speaking of Mac, if everybody was wondering where he was at today, he's in Florida. He's actually down there in Florida, in Miami, for a conference for museums, jazz museums. So he'll be back next week. But anyway, just let everybody know.
I'm doing the Mac imitation.
Yeah. Keep filling in.
You ready?
Hey,
you gotta fall asleep.
Hey,
You
how
gotta
y'all
fall
doing?
asleep.
Gotta sleep.
There you go. That's right.
No. I heard everything you said, man. No, I didn't miss nothing.
No. Here's another Mac imitation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another good one.
On the air. Oh, and one more. Let me get up.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Yeah.
I'm like, you know, man, if you're ready to get up, turn your camera off. Turn your mic off.
Yeah, spare our eyes.
Oh, not that.
He did that on the air, y'all, the time he got up. But I found out later he really did have to get up. But I was just talking about him. I said, man, we were on the air and you got up? and you're talking one time. Did he answer his phone and we could hear him?
Yeah.
I went over and I had never done it before, but I muted him. I assume that when I mute you, that I can unmute you. But what happens on Skype, if I mute you, you have to unmute yourself. I can't unmute it.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So he was trying to talk. It's like, I couldn't. Gary, I don't think I admitted until we were off the air that was me.
Yeah. You had Ray over there lip syncing.
That's why I had to get him last week when I saw he kept messing with his phone. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to call him right now.
Yeah.
Funny, no, it's that stick.
How funny. What?
Joyce, you forgot sleeping in his chair. Okay, Colleen, I finally got it right. Oh, David McLaurin said, Keith, you need snaps for that impression.
I know that. I told Gary and Joyce, that's what I don't have, the snacks.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Thanks, Colleen. Colleen said she knows Roderick, and he's an artist as well.
Oh,
Do y'all work together? You
cool. Hmm.
go ahead. You're about to show us something.
Oh no, we were talking. I was Yulia was in a magazine, and they put us. I don't know if y'all can see this or not.
Oh.
But this.
Oh wow. Sweet.
Oh, nice.
Look
Like I show everybody this when I'll be walking down the street in Dallas. I say, hey, come here, let me show you something. No, I'm really proud. She was on the cover, and
very cool.
Bump It Up magazine.
My interview here.
This was an interview that she had on.
Sweet.
Very nice. Very
But
nice.
What magazine? Because it dropped a little bit. What's the name of the magazine again?
That's Pump It Up magazine out of California.
Okay, gotcha. Yay! Look how beautiful. See, everywhere you guys are together. So
I told you, I'm her promoter. You know, I have a copy of this in my car. I'll be at the stoplight. You know, I'll be like, you know.
Yeah.
I have no shame.
Yeah, James, you're gonna need more than the pan with a stick. We'll talk offline so I can send you a 911. Yeah, you're gonna need the full gamut, my man.
Hey, Yulia, we're very protective of our network, and if one person will do you wrong, we all get involved, right, Keith?
We all get involved. One call does it all, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm right in the middle of everything. I got all the freeways that lead out. I-20, 285, 75, 85. Ain't no problem. I get there.
45.
45. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Oh.
And that 45 come with Magnum PI.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, but beautiful music. I know we probably need to start wrapping it up.
Yep.
But I wanted to ask you, if you don't mind, Gary, one more. Mm-hmm. When there's nothing left to say, what inspired that title?
Mm-hmm.
This title, this song was written after my divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the time, you know, that when you don't feel so much joy, and it's kind of sad song, if you can hear it, right? The mood of it. So just wanna say something about saxophone player here is Wandel Andrew.
Okay.
He's American musician.
Mm-hmm.
And the song produced by Liu Ling. And very interesting that I start this song with different producer, and I have a different variation of the song written with acoustic guitar.
Okay.
And it was with producer Sergei Ignatov, who is also amazing musician. He played multi-instrumentalist. He played bass guitar, drums, and he sing. So he produced this song. So I planning to place my two songs with the same name in album. One of them like not optional, but I forgot the name in English. So it's like not surprise, but how to say?
Two songs.
Yeah. So just two versions of the same song. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Mm-hmm.
And I have a hard time deciding which version I like the best. There's a version that introduces, that starts the introduction with piano, And then there's also one that starts introduction with saxophone.
One of them is acoustic guitar, and
Guitar.
another, yes, another.
Both really excellent. It's a beautiful song.
It is.
Wow.
It really is. I enjoyed it.
Acoustic
It
guitar.
is a really nice song.
Mhm.
All right, back to you, Gary.
Okay, well, it's about that time for us to wrap things up, but I just want to take this time to thank both of you, Yulia and James. You guys, thanks for coming on the show. We really enjoyed talking with you. The music was just phenomenal. Really love your music. And just keep plugging away. We're going to definitely keep supporting you over here, and we also want you to revisit us. Keep come back, putting out that wonderful music, and again, just thank you. And if you could, tell everybody where they can actually follow you and keep up with your great music and stuff.
Thank you so much for your support. Nice words.
And your where they can follow you. I'm Yulia. You can follow Yulia.com.
I'm Yulia.com is my website. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook, I don't remember my page. It's
She's on Spotify, Amazon, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
yes, YouTube.
All the major digital network stores. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yulia-pianist is in Instagram I have, and on Twitter also.
Oh, okay.
Yulia pianist.
I'll go look for you. Okay.
All right. And then, of course, you did say you had a YouTube channel as well?
Yes, Yulia pianist composer.
Okay. Great.
Thank you.
Well, everybody, please go check her out.
Yes.
And support her music because it's just beautiful. And we look forward to everything else you got coming out. And thank you for being on the show today.
Really appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, well, I guess we're going to wrap things up. Joyce and Keith. Keith, why don't you give us some information about your show, your weekly show?
No.
Jasmine.
The Jazz
No.
Man.
No. But you can catch me on So Jazzy Radio every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. to 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
Playing some of the best jazz from some of the best artists from around the world.
Yes.
Woo. Go ahead.
Tuesday through Thursday, right?
Tuesday through Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Joyce?
And I stole Gary's word. And you can lock it down.
Keep it locked.
Keep it locked.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh. Yeah, thank you, Colleen. Colleen said, great interview with Yulia and James. GHP, beautiful music.
Yeah.
And I agree. I started with that because I agree with Colleen. Beautiful music. Your
Thanks,
career,
Thank
you know,
Thank you,
I mean, based on what you wrote the last song for When There's Nothing Left to Say. Well, you might have thought that was your last note, but look at you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some things have to get out the way so the real McCoy can come through.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
There you go.
Hey, but anyway, let me not get too carried away.
Hey, Joyce, when I grow up, I want to be just like James.
Yeah,
See?
that's right. And you deserve it, my brother. You deserve it. Don't give up hope. Don't give up on that at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys, you heard that Yulia, her music is all over every major digital streaming network, Amazon, if you want to purchase her music. So go out there and support her. Follow her on Spotify. Put her music on your playlist. Do that for the artists that were here and support. And I appreciate that. So, again, thank you, James and Yulia.
Mm-hmm.
What an honor to have you here. I mean, everything that you've said.
Thank you so much.
And to know that this is just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Oh, my gosh.
This is just the beginning. Get ready, get ready, get ready. In my TD Jakes voice.
Yeah.
So, but
Awesome.
you guys, y'all stay cool out there, and yeah, tell people about this weekly show. And I'm still working on having the artists. I'm waiting for confirmation, so I can't say it yet because I'm still waiting for confirmation. And Gary and we're still adjusting because we miss our sister Gris.
Yes,
she used
we
to take
do.
care of all this.
Yeah.
My, she was great at it. So
And we miss her not only just for that, but just for her being, so.
Her being funny, picking on Mac, the whole thing. I said, all of that. So
I feel the spirit though.
I do too. That's why I give her a shout out. You know, I got you, Chris. I got you.
That's
so. We'll see you next week, 2:00 Central Time.
All right, everybody. Well, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, Yulia and James.
Have a great weekend to everyone.
All
Thank you for
right.
being here
You're
and
welcome. You're welcome.
being us on this amazing show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao, everybody.
Reset my life. Hey, it's my time. Said it's too late. Gotta love myself. Babe. Say it's too late. Trust the voice inside. I already know the strength that I own. Reset my life. Hey, it's my time.
Say you love me. Say I'm the one your eyes see. Tell me you need me deep down inside, like I need you. You see, I need you to see me through. I just want to hear you say, baby, 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 I love you. Through the rain and through the cold, together we can never grow old. Sometimes the going can get a little tough. There'll be too many times, my Lord, the road